Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I am sharing with you 5 easy lunchbox ideas that are sort of like a cute spooky theme for Halloween that aren't overly complicated and super simple to make. So today is Monday and I'm going to start off by putting Ayla's drink into a lunchbox. She's just having water, and for her fruit she is going to have some strawberries that I'm just going to wash first. I'm going to try and use these up this week so we don't end up putting anything in the bin. Today Ayla wanted ham sandwiches, and this is where you can sort of get a little bit creative. So I'm going to be using a bat cookie cutter, and this way I can cut out like a bat shape. If you have any Halloween cookie cutters, pumpkins, witches hats, anything like that, you can just make them a little bit more interesting by using those. Also, if you have any of those super cute fruit picks that are Halloween themed, you could add those into your fruit and veggies. We haven't got any of those, so I'm just going to use what I have on hand. Also, if you have any edible pens, you could always draw on the sandwiches, so you could give this bat a little face or the pumpkin, whatever you're using, just to make it look a little bit more interesting. Again, I haven't got anything like that on me at the moment, so we're going to just use what we have. For the rest of the lunchbox, I'm just adding in a cheese string, a pepperami stick, and also a flapjack. This is just going to go inside these little compartments, and then I'm going to add a lid to the strawberries just to stop any of the fruit juices spilling onto anything else. And now it is time just to pack all of that into her lunch bag, and for extras she is also getting a strawberry jelly in here, and then also some pretzels. These are sour cream and onion, along with this little kitchen roll with pumpkins on that is super cute. And that is everything that I am packing in her lunchbox today. On Tuesday, we are going to go in with strawberries for our fruit again. Like I say, I don't want to be throwing things away. I'm just going to put this into one of the little containers in her lunchbox. She is going to be having a hot meal today, so I'm going to pop the kettle on so I can heat up her thermos. For our Halloween theme today, we're going to use this Hallow Scream munch mix, which is like pretzels, malt balls, jelly beans and brownie bites. And I'm just going to pop these into the container next to the strawberries. With the chocolate coatings being purple and green, it just gives that Halloween vibe, so it doesn't need to be complicated, just a little bit of colour can make all of the difference. Then for a drink, we have got this apple and blackcurrant fruit shoot. Now it is time to get on with her hot food. So she's going to be having a tomato and mozzarella pasta bake, but I do also have these chicken Italian meatballs that I thought would go nice in here, so I'm going to heat this all up together in the microwave. Now that the thermos has been heating up for around 10 minutes, I'm just going to empty out all of that water and then add in her food. So here it is with the Italian style meatballs inside. I'm going to give this a good mix and add in as much as I can of the pasta and then add the meatballs on top. Then I'm just going to clean up the outside and the rim of the container so we don't get sauce everywhere, and then I'm just going to pop this back into her lunchbox. Finally, I'm just going to add in a jelly pouch and a cheese string for extras, and a little bit of this pumpkin kitchen roll for her face and hands if she needs to wipe those at school, and also a fork that we don't want to forget. And that's everything that I'm packing her today. Now on to Wednesday, I'm going to start off by chopping Ayla's fruit. So we're going to be having a golden kiwi and just a couple of strawberries to add on top. So I'm going to just chop this up and pop it into her lunchbox. And like I've already said, if you have those cute Halloween themed fruit picks, you could add these in now. Ayla fancied another sandwich today, so I'm just going to butter the bread. We are going to be having ham in this one, And to make it Halloween themed, I have got this pumpkin cutter, so I'm just going to use this to cut out a sandwich. For a drink, I'm just going to be using this apple and blackcurrant flavoured water, and then we have these Halloween trick or treat party rings. You have different shapes in, we've got pumpkins, you've got cats, bats, and this is what is going to add to our theme overall. And for extras, I'm going to add in this strawberry jelly pouch. Ayla has really been enjoying these lately. And then we've also got these pretzels. Ayla has these as a snack at break time. And then for something sweet, I've added in this chocolate Halloween cake. It has some pumpkin and ghost sprinkles on top, along with some kitchen roll. And that's everything I am packing today. On Thursday, Ayla fancied a tuna sandwich, so I'm just going to butter the bread with some mayonnaise, and then we have some tuna mayo for the filling. And to make this Halloween, we are going to use this super cute ghost cutter that I got out of the set. I managed to get a full ghost out of it, and then also like the top half, so less waste of the bread. If you watched my last grocery haul, you will have already seen these, but this is a strawberry jelly with strawberry boba inside. I'm just going to scoop this out and put it into one of these containers, and then I'm just going to pop a lid on it so nothing leaks out of the top onto anything else. For fruit, we're going to be using strawberries again. It's a good job it is Ayla's favourite and she isn't getting sick of them. I just don't want anything going to waste. I'm then going to add all of this inside of the lunchbox, so we have her jelly, sandwich and fruit. I would usually be adding maybe some cucumber in here, but it just didn't look right, so I'm not using it. We've got a flapjack, and then for a snack I've got some salt and vinegar hula hoops, which I'll put into a sandwich bag. And then also this cute Frankenstein biscuit I got out of B&M for 59p. And they will add to our Halloween theme. Like I say guys, it doesn't need to be complicated, just a few little extra bits inside make all of the difference. We have got some flavoured water going in here now. These are the crisps that are in a sandwich bag to make things easier. And then I'm just going to place the biscuit on top. Some kitchen roll, and then not to forget the spoon, and that is everything I am packing today. It's finally Friday, and today is wear red for Ayla's school. It is Show Racism, the red card, so she is in non-uniform today. Inside of her lunchbox we have got an apple and blackcurrant fruit shoot, and again we are using up the last of those strawberries for our fruit today. I'm going to be adding in one of these Halloween brownie cakes inside of a lunchbox today for our Halloween theme. This is what they look like up close, guys. As you can see, they've got sprinkles on. They are super cute. I'm just going to add this into the section next to her strawberries. I'm making her a hot meal today. It is a little bit nippy, so I'm just going to preheat the thermos and let this heat up for about 10 minutes. Whilst the thermos is heating up, I'm just going to heat up her dinner. So she's going to be having this chicken noodle soup leftovers from last night. I'm going to make sure to get this piping hot so it stays hot throughout the day. Also guys, I was convinced that I had hit record when I was actually putting this inside of a thermos. I haven't done, obviously, because I haven't got the footage, but all I did was empty the water out and then add her food into the container and put the lid back on. Once her lunchbox is inside her lunch bag, I'm just going to add in some kitchen roll and then also this super cute Snoopy mummy serviette, and then also her fork so she can actually eat her dinner with. And then we're also going to add in some of these sour cream and chive baked pretzels, along with another strawberry jelly pouch. And that's everything that I'm going to be packing her today. I hope you all enjoyed this video, guys. I hope it gave you some lunchbox ideas in general, along with some ideas for theme things without having to break the bank. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!